Hey guys, this is Kyle from Genki Gamers, and in the video today, we're going to go over choosing between the Blast Cannon and the Sniper Cannon. Why these two weapons? Both the Blast Cannon and the Sniper Cannon are very powerful weapons, and are a couple of the best one slot point weapons in the game. However, Bert's skill tree often forces you to choose talents that benefits only one of the two weapons, meaning you should be sticking with just one of the two weapons to have maximum efficiency. The Blast Cannon is a medium-range, high-damage weapon that's great for dealing big bursts of damage. It fires with a slight arc that allows you to fire over small waves. If you can land your shots, the Blast Cannon is a great source of consistently high damage without relying on lucky critical hits. It also pairs very well with you and your teammates' fire damage weapons if you choose to use the Damage to Burning Targets perk. The Sniper is a long-range, low-damage weapon that's great for hitting opponents from a safe distance. At higher captain levels, you can unlock a bunch of talents that increase the sniper's critical hit chance and critical hit damage for the chance at dealing a huge amount of burst damage. Because the sniper fires straight forward without any arc, it can be easier to land than the Blast Cannon, but you must have a clear line of sight to your target. Overall, it is a lot easier to hit opponents with a Sniper Cannon than it is to hit your opponents with a Blast Cannon. So, which of these items is better to use? Like many choices in Battle Bay, it depends on your ship and your playstyle. In general, the Sniper is better on slower ships that like to fire from a safe distance, such as the Shooter or Fixer, and the Blast Cannon is better on faster ships that like to get up close to enemies to deal heavy damage, such as the Speeder and Enforcer. The Defender can use either weapon, depending on how aggressively you like to play. With all that said, pick your item based on how you like to play, and make sure that you get all the right talents for the weapon you choose. It only takes an hour per talent to switch, so don't stress out about making the right choice of talents. Now that you have a better idea of which weapon to choose, let's go over some weapon tips. With a Blast Cannon, lead your shots far ahead of your opponent because of the slow projectile speed. The Blast Cannon also has a high arc, meaning you'll have to aim it higher or lower if your opponent is moving towards you or running away. If you can, try to get close enough to your target to make sure you don't miss it, as it can be a little difficult to land at a medium range. Even ships like the Shooter can use the Blast Cannon as their choice of short-range weapon if the rest of their loadout is filled with long-range weapons. The best perk for the Blast Cannon is the Cannon Damage perk, unless you plan to use a fire damage weapon as well, at which point the best perk is the Damage to Burning Targets perk. The Sniper Cannon has a much faster projectile speed, making it easier to land. However, you still need to lead your target a little bit if they are far away or moving quickly. Always make sure to have a clear path to your target before you fire. Because of the straight firing shot, it's very easy to get blocked by a wave, which is a complete waste of time. Remember that your aiming indicator will turn green when the path to your target is clear. The best perk for snipers is without a doubt the Sniper Critical Hit Chance perk, which is made even better by the fact that Bert has talents that increase critical hit damage. I hope this video helps you decide between which of these two great weapons to focus on. Because of their single slot point cost, they make great additions to just about any loadout, so don't be afraid to spend your resources leveling these items up. That's all for today. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I've started doing live streams, so click the bell to be notified of when they begin, and as always, thanks for watching.